Monday morning, the 6th of October, believe it or not, 2025. Into this beauty. Into this beauty. Obviously, got a bit of clearing out to do. Yeah, hopefully get the shower tray down today, sitting right there. Get that down here today, that'd be nice. Get the trap on it. And take it from there and see how she looks. Well, the cobwebs up there I can see. It's been a while. But we'll get this cleared out and I'll bring you back once it is cleared out. And by the way, it's just gone 8:30. So, see you in a bit. Like that. That's better. Yeah. Right, one shower tray remains. Everything back out to here. Let's have a wee look at the inventory of what we have. We have the shower, 9.5 kilowatt. We have the basin, hand basin. We have, I think that's a unit, wall unit I think, alright, bathroom, LED bathroom cabinet, okay. We have towel rail. We have, can't remember, obviously that's a bog. What the hell was that? Can't remember. Oh, thing's falling off. We'll check that later on, doesn't really matter. But I've got a bus connector to go under the floor with rubber for 40mm pipe for the trap. And that's an idea. That's the thing, do we have a trap? Could be the trap here. Do you remember that? I'll see if it is. No, that is a shutter fan. Of course it is. What if we have a trap? We're going in the trap. Don't think there'll be one. I don't think there'll be one in the shower tray. Doesn't look like it. I'll find if there's a trap. Okay, we've just discovered there is no trap. There's no trap there. I'm going to get this out and get it on the floor and just see how it looks. Nice one. I've got the owner going away up to B&Q to get the shower trap. There isn't one here. So there's a way to pick one up, he's just left it now. So we'll get the hole cut out there and the recommended sand and cement. Once again, follow the instructions that they give you. So you're covered by warranties. Anything should go wrong, you're doing what they tell you to do. They've always tested it. Do we class this as a suspended floor, kind of? Or a solid floor? It seems to be the same things are used. I mean, mixed fine sand and cement. Focus, you bugger. Come on, there we go. Additive in accordance with the manufacturer's instruction. The workable mix to cover the total area under the tray. Shelter thickness suitable to allow level and full support of the shower tray. Okay. So these fit the waste unit to the shower tray, follow the instructions, supply with the exposed thread or masking tape before proceeding, dry fit all items, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Yes, okay. It's the same there with solid floor, so we were looking at suspended floor, so the same process they wanted to do each, so basically simple really. And I forgot to go under the floor. The hatch is there, but obviously I floored it. The hatch is in that cupboard. I'm going to have to go up under there, through the hole, and crawl up here to connect the waste. I still got that today. But I've got the bus connector there. I'll go around the 4-inch. The rubber, hole saw it out. Have to see if I've got the hole saw. I think I do. I think that's the one I used not that long ago. It's smaller than the lights. What did I use that for? Can't mind, I used it for something anyway. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I did last week. Let's give you a wee tour. Finished this cupboard. Obviously that's going to hit your cupboard because that's where the hatch is now. Got that finished up. He's painted it all. Looks nice, looks bra. I like your cupboard as you see. Got that finished off. See, this is just hanging loose here because he can move it up or down when he decides where he's going to get I call it a hook rack with about 6 hooks on it, so you can decide if he needs that up or down, and we'll just screw it into there. We've got cables behind here, so there's just obviously right in there. Couple of screws there, Couple of screws there, probably just glue it on as well. And that's it, stay clear of any cables. Probably get a screw in the middle as well. I see the cables are all in about here, so that's fine. Nice one. He's been busy at the weekend. I got the framing round the door and he's painted it all. Obviously he's on our coat. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good, the steps are all finished as well. They're looking bra. And I put the trims on the door, look at that. Check it out. And I've got a wee tubby motor. I'll probably get some motor on the sides here and maybe render it or something. Do something with it. Just needs a wee wipe down. You can see still white residue from the grill. You can't see when it's wet. And that'll probably just wipe off. Just a damp cloth will wipe all that off. Nice damp clean cloth, job done. Right. So what I need to do is check that size of hole saw that I've got. What was I doing with it last week? Aye, I've got this wee one. That's probably the one I'm after. I've already got an arbor on it. It's in here somewhere. I just had it last week. Give me a minute. Gotcha. That's probably the size we need. So this isn't going to focus. What we got? 38mm. Ooh. Ooh. Like trigger. All those horses. Woo. Ooh. Right, is that going to be ideal? Like a fucking glove. Check it out. Spot on. So what we need. Nice. So we've got that. I'll get my driller here to drill a hole down there anyway. Hopefully I'm not going to hit a joist. Oh, I hope not. The joists do run this way. I should be able to tell with the screws, because this is the original flooring. I should be able to tell with the screws are. Hang on. Okay, I don't think I've got any. There's a joist here and a joist there. Wow. Joist there, joist there. Right, solid. Wow, I think I'm alright. Holy moly, can you believe it? So I'm going to have to obviously cut it bigger to allow the trap to fit to it. And then we'll have a look under, we'll stick our head under and have a wee quick look. Because I'm sure this goes either that way and that way, or that way and that way. I can't remember. Right, we'll get this cut out, we'll have a look. Okay, I thought I had the recording there, but I didn't, but it doesn't matter, because we've got it cut out. Okay. So what do we have here? Let's see what we have. Bet I can cut a hatch in here, just to get down. So there's a joist there. There's a joist there. Joist there. It would be ideal if I could have made a trap under here just to get under the floor. You know something? I might just do that. I'm going to put the camera underneath and just have a quick look and see what's there. And if I can, I'll put a hatch in here. Maybe along this end. That's what I'll do. I'll save having to go under the wash machine. This is going to get tiled anyway, so it'll not really matter. Once it's all screwed in, it'll be perfect. Aye. Right, hang on. Okay. Do I need to grab it and I'll drop my phone? What can you see? Let's see what we have. Right, poo pipe is going that way. I don't think I can lift a trap here, I don't think I can, there's too many pipes in that in the road. That's annoying. I'm just going to try that again, hold on. Right, I'm going to cut a hatch in here. There might be pipes not running, but hopefully it'll be easier than having to try and crawl under for where the wash machine is. I say this is going to be like for towels and things like that, so it'll all go back perfect because I'm right up to the joist. There'll be a dwanger there, cross member there, and I'll just put another bit there. I've still got wood in the shed, so I'll make it work. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier anyway. Right. Well, that'll work. That's alright. That's easy enough. That's fucking doable. Dancing in the Mexican, I love the way she opens her eye.
A few moments later.
Back into the floor again. Right, hold on. Let me swap. Okay. Here's where the trap's going. I'm just going to connect it in here. So we'll get the boss wrap around it a bit there. Hope I don't need a one-way valve. This was ever to block. I'm going to get a one-way valve as well. If this was ever to block, it would come back up in the shower. And the sink's going to have to tie into it as well. So the sink's coming in here. So what I'm going to have to do is, it comes out, probably come on. I could come along here, this way, and tie into there with a one-way valve in it. So if this ever blocks up, it can't come back. I'm going to have to do that. I think it's going to be a wee trip to the screw fix, I think. Because I'm going to have to get a T. So it's going to come down there, so I'm going to need a bag. I'll just get a bag of 90 degrees bends on it. Fuck, I've got loads in the house today. Shit. I don't have them here, so I'm going to have even more. Okay, so I'll have to get it's going to come along here, and probably the sink will just tie right into it as a T. Flow going that way, and I'll have to have a one-way valve to the shower. That's gonna the best thing, I think. Right, I'll get back up through this wee hole. That's where we're working. Oh. Right, so Gassy said there was something to fit as well. So What is this? So that's coming all the way along there. I don't know what that is. Got this coming to an end. Oh, and this. Alright. That's for the tower rail. That's for the tower rail. Okay. Plank end. Right, I think we're pretty good. Okay, I need to go and get some bits and bobs, come back, and start getting things in its place. Okay. Right, I'll bring you back from the car. Okay, I have a wee check before I nip off and get stuff. Levels for the shower change, just see that. I hate to try and do something with that. The wet ball comes in there, so hopefully 10 minutes on it's all sealed, it should be fine. This can maybe go that way, wee touch. Get it properly centred. But level wise, just needs to come out about 1mm. That's bang on there. This is down a wee bit. Yeah. 1mm. Nice, time again, this wee bed on that should be fine. Right, I need to go and get the trap because the customer's been up to being cute and got the wrong one. But I'll nip away to Screwfix and grab what I need, and we'll be back. Okay, it's gone 10:30. Back in the car, heading up to Screwfix Kirkcaldy. Need to go get a few bits and pieces to do the plumbing under the floor. Need some elbows. Need other bits and pieces as well, but not just for this job, for other jobs that's coming up as well. So, grab a couple of bits that I need. Definitely need another trap because the customer went and bought a trap for B&Q, but he never got the right one. Oops, it's alright. You got a flat one, and the floor ain't thin enough to allow it to be fitted, so I'll explain later on. If you've seen the ones, the shower trap, and the pipe just comes right straight, and the turn bit to go into the pipe, you take gills the floor it to make it fit. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. So I'll go get the other one. Bits and pieces that I need, and I'll probably have to get an air admittance valve. You're going to be connecting the two onto one system, so you don't want to pull in the traps. You know what I mean? Well, we're not needing an air admittance valve. It's the way the shower works, the trap's in set. But definitely a non-return valve anyway. You don't want the sink. You pour the sink, you didn't want it in any way trying to come back up the pipe again, so yeah, you didn't want that. So what we'll do is we'll dip the Screwfix and we'll be back very soon, so I'll see you back at the job. See you there. Oh, by the way, before I do go, thank you to all the subscribers on board, thank you to all the thumbs up for the videos and that. Some of the videos are alright, some are not really too great. But thanks for being there and supporting me, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'd like to grow the channel even more, but it's steadily growing, it's getting there. I had 158 subscribers, wow. Nearly got to 160, but one's pulled it. And obviously I don't know who it is, so they come and go. I can't please everyone. I do try. I do try. It's just a day in the life of a handyman. I didn't do a video similar to other guys out there. They follow every single move. Sometimes I do. That's a load of bull. Sometimes I do, depending on the kind of mood I'm in and the job and blah blah blah. You know the crack. I like to get on with the job instead of filming all the time, so that's where we're at. But anyway, thanks to everyone on board. Keep watching. Give me a thumbs up for the videos. Thank you. And if there's any new people out there that want to come on board, just come on board. Press the subscribe. Doesn't cost a penny. And I didn't ask for any money off you, and I'm not sponsored by anyone. Not yet. That time could come. The only way to make it happen is for your support. So, catch you later on, guys. Have a nice one. See you back at the job. Okay, we're back. I've got the McAlpine trap. Comes with two different thickness of washers. So we'll do a dry fit and see what it's like. This obviously goes on that. But we don't need to worry about that now. We just leave all that in the box. Just want to dry fit that now and get under the floor and get the pipework done. Okay, we'll try that. I'll take this bit off and put it down the floor and connect it when we're up there. But we need to get that done like that. So cut that in about there, like that. Now I should allow that to go down there. So we'll get that screwed onto there, fairly tight, so it can come off again and we'll get it lowered down. Right. I can go on the box of the road. There she blows. That's pretty damn good. It'll be in about there somewhere. To get the half and half mark, we'll stick it down. What's that sitting on? Hold on. That's sitting on my pencil. Right. There we go. So that's probably about half there, about the same there, give or take. Then the board goes on it. It's going to cover that anyway, that's going to be fine. The toilet comes right in here. We'll get more that way because you'll see less this way. But that's what we need to be. So get that there. Need some goodies in it. Give me a minute. Oof. Right, you're down. Let's put you, and let's see what you can see. Get some light on the subject, right. Okay, I'll put you somewhere. Now trust me not to charge my head torch up, so I'll put it on charge now. And I'll just use the camera like the new, just to get by. I think what we'll do now is get the bus on and we'll see where it can go. Yeah, I don't know what you can see, but hopefully you can see enough. Right. Okay. One bus. Now, the trap's over there, but we need to catch the sink as well. So I think we'll come around. Let's see this in here. It's just going to flop about. I think we'll come out. We've got to catch the sink, which is in here. So we'll come out. We'll just come past it, down, around, then we can tee into it. So the shower's it's all going to come this way. I've only got one boss. I would have used two, but I think one will do. One should be fine. Yeah, I think it's going to have to do it. So if we come out along, down to here, then up to the trap, which is there. You figured it out. Okay, I've got a banding strap anyway, so I can use that. What I need to do is get that end bit on there, if I can find it. Oh my God. Right, let's see this. Okay, so that can maybe go something like that. Don't think this dwanger's going to be in the road. I can't take that trap round if I need it. It'd be good to have it there though. Let me grab my box of goodies down. We'll have to see what kind of fall we get, because obviously this pipe's on a fall. This time I come all the way around, it's going to be kind of level to here. So I might even take that box further down. We'll see what we're like. Straight pipe. Right, there we go. Forget that there. All the way back. We've got to run all the way. And then we'll tie the sink in about probably here. The sink will go up there for the waste. I'll have to unbox the sink first and see what we've got, see if we've got a pedestal. I don't know. There's a toilet there, sink here. Right, I'll start working our way backwards, get this drilled out, get the bus properly in, get it glued in and work our way back. It's the best policy, I think. Right, okay, so that's where everything needs to go. So we have that there. Just going to draw in that. I've got my Sharpie with me. I've got these pipes up. Okay, let's get that out there. Okay, my battery was about to die there. I was actually on 1%. I couldn't believe that. I've got that in. I need to shove that in a wee bit more. I need to get some lube because I'm washing up liquid just to help that in there. But that's the rest of them all glued. I've got it held up with a couple of wee straps as well. You've seen that, the banding straps. I've got 3 on it. One way valve. There. Oh yeah. Right. That's just right up to the trap. So I'll disconnect the trap so I can lift the tray up. I'm going to get that bedded in. Right, get some shake up the top. Get some lube, get that in there, and that should be that. Anyway, we'll try and get a bucket of water and give it a test, see if there's any leaks. Right, had to get a bit of lube. I think we're definitely on there. Rock solid. I guess we won't know until we try it out. I'm definitely sure I've got my fall, because everything's not moved. Right. I think we'll get the shower tray up now and get some sand and cement mixed up and get that bedded down and get the trap on. Hopefully in the next couple of hours we'll be able to give it a try. nice. Now I've levelled all this up and it's all nice and cleaned. I think it's the time we tested the drainage. Right. We'll check at the same time as me. See how many leaks we've got. Should be enough to check it. Okay, let's just check for leaks. Poured a good bit of water down it there today. Is that enough to satisfy my needs? There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. No drips there. No drips there. Nothing. Not even at the boss. Wow. Right, I'll rinse the bucket out and I'll get the owner. That's on there. This is the glue. I'll get the owner to chuck a bucket of water in. Cement off. I'll get my chuck a bucket of water in once I get a nice clean bucket, and then we'll have a nice look. But spot on. I've definitely got it going the right way. Not got to stop any water from the sink going up through the shower. That's the plan anyway. You can tell we've got a run. You can tell the pipe's on a wee bit of slant, so that's good. Fucking hell. No leaks, wow. I was expecting a leak, then I can work on it, but there's no leak. Let's fuck it to work on. Wow, that's incredible. Nothing. Right. Bucket clean water. Okay, time to get the shutter fan cut out. That's it up. Right in the middle there. Something like here, shower there. Set all purposes. Yo, 5 o'clock. You have been busy, you even got this extractor fan on. Put on the lens. That's better. Lens is a bit cleaner. Right, that's that done. What else have I got to do? Right. Put this unit, just done that now. Get that set out, get the toilet in here tomorrow. It's just actually going to fit in just perfect, I think. Made to measure. I'll get the bog out of the box tomorrow, put it in there and see what it's like. I can just set overnight now. That's already got silicone done, it's all been stuck down now, that's it. Double checked on the trap and the waste and all the rest have been done there, poured loads down it, happy days, perfect. So I think that'll do us for today. That's all you have to do. I've got that light ring to put back on there. And I'll show you the outside of that because we've vented it right to the under the soffit outside. Just out there. You can hardly hear it. Brilliant. Next one, right. We're all wired up to that now. So it's got an overrun timer on it, so that'll just run till, what's the default time? Probably 3 minutes or something. I've not adjusted it to the customer's requirements as yet, but we will get there. We'll get it. Good morning, everyone. We're under the floor again. Look at why we don't have any cold water. And that could be the reason right there. I'm going to have to see what I can tap into because that's all for the heating. And the bathroom's right here, so where's the cold for the bathroom? Pipes are down there. Right, I'll make sense in a wee minute when I come back up. Okay, mystery solved. Get some light on the subject. Okay. So I've just been chasing the pipes quite easy actually. I just need to go and get a couple of elbows and a coupling. I'll go right into here. In fact, if I've got any 22mm olives, maybe take all this off. Suddenly got a couple of 22mm bends. I don't think I've got any in the car. Just to bring it around and hook it into there. 22mm T. I could put a T onto it. Come off here and I just need one elbow. Right, so at least I can what we're up against anyway. So I can get into that. Obviously, you get the water turned off. That's the bathroom. That's the feed for the toilet. Oh, look, we have a drip. Alright, attend to that. So I'll get this connected. That gives us cold water to the bathroom. Just try to get these wee jobs done. He wants pipes moved over as well. He's had a change of mind with the stuff for the bathroom. The toilet and the wee cupboard, the wee unit, the vanity unit and the sink. They're going back. He's not happy with them. He wants a different design, bigger ones. Because we're just redesigning it as we go, just because of space. Okay, I'll have to go and see if I've got a couple of elbows. Get this pipe, this one here, probably connect into that. I'll see if I can move the soil pipe. I'll show you. Right, so here's our cold comes to there. So that's that pipe that I showed you along there. This, let me take the strapping off. Fucking hell, I have to do all that yesterday. But I should be able to move, try and get this over a wee bit, maybe about 6 inches along with this water pipe. So maybe got that done before I get the water on. And I've got to get the hot water over as well, so I'm going to shut the water, the water off, so I get that moved over. Right, wee bits of work to do, shouldn't take long, about 10-15 minutes. Get this moved over, get my gun down, take that off, see if there's any play in it, get it this way. That's the pipe I done for the shower trap yesterday. It's not bad, eh? It's all got a fall in it, so that's perfect. Let's see, this will have to come that way, a wee touch. Right, let's stop talking about it and get it done. Okay, get the water off. That was the first protocol. Handy putting this wee hatch here, easy to get to. Right, we need to move all these pipes over on the floor. Let me turn the light off. There we go. Right, so I'll make sure all the water is off. It should be. Hold off. The hot off. Just open them up as well. It should be all that isolated. And silly me left my screwdriver down on the floor. Probably going to get another one. Okay, what I'll do. Just got a chisel here. See, turn this isolator on. I'll let that drain out. This is the lowest point, so this is where all the water's coming back to. And I put it into my handy folding bucket. No, I didn't have one. Just an ordinary bucket, that'll do. There we are. Nice one. No point in opening the cold, it's not even connected. But I'll open it anyway. Okay, since the customer's away and I've got the water off, we're connecting this up. Okay, so I'm doing this from there to here. So I'm going to just put a bend. Maybe move that clip down. Move that clip down to that one. It's a bend. See, 90 to 90. You can get away with that right there. Might just leave the clip right there. We'll get that end cap off. Hope it's a metric thread, I think it is. We'll get that off and have a look. Woo! That was an effort at the crowbar. I couldn't get my paste. At the same time, fucking get this pipe off and get the end off it. Bloody hell, it was like fucking welded on. Unbelievable. Right. Okay. Oh, had a bit water coming out the pipe, but that's alright. Ain't gone fucking nowhere, there's no ceiling below. Okay, so what I want to do is get this back on here, get some paste on it, we'll tidy it all up, we'll get a nice clean and everything. But I want this to come off. Take this off. That can go in there, like that. Another same thread. We'll go on. There we are. I'll go like that. I'll probably have to move that clip. Get this pipe off, get it cut, one onto here. So we'll probably move this clip down to there. Oh, I hate to get my screwdriver, which is down there. I wish for my screwdriver. Like that. There we go. Right. Get this pipe unclipped. Get that bracket moved over there. We're ready to start cutting pipes. Get it connected up. And when you're dealing with plastic pipe, always remember to put your inserts in. Always remember. See these wee inserts? Always mind to put them in. Never take chances and avoid putting them in. Right, slacken this off. You know, you get those days you feel like everything's against you. Right, there we go. We'll get a wee bit of paste on that in a minute. Just need to measure from there to there, get a bit of pipe on it, connect it up. Right, we'll get this connected up here. Right. You know, I'm doing plumbing work and I've just realised, this has come to me, I should do this job and have a holiday. That's what most plumbers actually do. They do a job and then they go on holiday. So if I write some title to one after this, doing this wee pipe work. Wow, okay. Where shall I go? The choice is endless. Every plumber I know, even Sparky's. Sparky that was here last Monday. He's abroad. Playing golf. Would you believe it? How did they do it? I do not know. There's a lot of money to be made in plumbing. I think everything will be fine. Right, we're going to get the water on. We'll get back under here, check it, just check for leaks. If there's none, then that's us done for here, permanently. And get back up and maybe get the drainage done for the sink. And that should be the one to be done, and hopefully the kitchen will be arriving. We can maybe move on to that. Hallelujah. Right, we're back up. Time to get the water turned back on and see how many fucking fountains we have. Okay. Hopefully we're all right. Okay. Just a little bit. Okay. Don't hear any splattering anyway. Hey, we'll open up the hot, then the cold. I should have power to the shower as well. Power to the shower, water to the shower. My God. Let's see what we have here. We have hot. Now do we have cold? We do. Right, pressure there. Okay. Everything okay there? Okay, that's where we're tied into. It's looking good. I can see a wee shiny bit on that bit over there. Oh no, is it? Is that leaking? That could be problematic, that one. Is it? Oh, got a wee drip there. Right, a wee tighten up there. Right, a couple of wee things to tighten up. Right, this one's a wee bit problematic. I don't know what's going on with this guy. He loves to keep leaking, I think. I get some PTFE tape around that, I think. This one's not too bad. That there as well. I'll get back off again. We'll come down and just sort these wee bits. It's only 2 bits to. Bloody hell, the rest is fine. Yeah, that's it. Water back on again. Turn this off. Tightened all up. We're pasting it, but this bugger is very problematic. I can see we're having to change that elbow. I don't believe it. Might do it later on. As of now, that's going to do it. Right, I want to get the drainage done for the sink. I think that's alright, is it? I just have to take the pipes off to put paste on them, so the bits will still be wet. Make sure they're all nice and dry, but I can just double check that. Is that one weeping? I don't think it is. I think we're alright. I think we're all cool. Right. Come down and check it later on, but I want to check that bugger as well. Okay, I'm going to get my ass back up the hole. Okay, drainage for the basin done. So I'll glue in. Make sure that's all fine. Now, before I get out of here, what do you reckon? We'll go across there and have a look and see what's what. It's been about half an hour since I was over there, so we'll have a look and see if there's any drips. First, oh, really? Go in there. That fucking elbow over there. Right, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I need to get some PTFE tape and wrap around. And that one there. The rest starting. I'm never going to get out of here today. I'm going to go for a bit dinner and see if I've got any PTFE tape. I don't have any in the car, I don't think. Right, got to change these 2 elbows because they're fucking crap. I've got 2 brand new ones here in that packet. Getting changed over a bit, PTF around that, should be good. Right, give me a minute. Right, that's got that bit over there done. Placed the 2 elbows. I've got the water on a flexi going right down the drainage from here. Don't worry about the wetness, that's the flexi came out the pipe and sprayed the wall. There's a run down here. But I'm looking for any drips coming out the pipe. That's more important than anything. And it is absolutely hee-haw, and I've just fucking siliconed the life out of that because we're under the flare. We didn't want any comebacks with it. I would say that's the drainage and the water supply all done. Nice. All I've got to do now is the radiator. There's the 2 radiator pipes there hanging down. And they need to go over there. So 2 15mm elbows. I'll have to get that done. Do that tomorrow. Okay. Let's get back up and maybe think about doing some wet wall. That'd be nice. That's what I was meaning. Hold on, let me take this off flash, hold on. Spread the wall. That's what I've got. See? Okay, so I think we're good with the drainage. Took my bucket of water down there as well while I was underneath. Oh, spot on. Right, a wee clean up. Aye, maybe think about wet wall. That's an idea. We'll get the shower out of the box and see where the entry points are for the shower. Right.
2 hours later.
Okay, fast forward about a couple of hours. We have all this. Tumble dryer, I just unwrapped it, but the customer realised there's a fault with it already. This flap doesn't sit in right, it looks shit. So that's to go back. and stuff for the kitchen, which isn't that bad. All the base units, nice. So time we're at there now, the time is 15:51. I think for the next hour I can maybe get some out of the box and maybe the feet on them. Get them built up and see what we're up against. We'll have a look at it. Right. Let's crack on. You've seen it.